Good afternoon. For today's video, we are going to be making a simple, quick little project, and it's a Halloween gift tag. And so for this project, you can just use scraps that you have on hand. For mine, I am using craft cardstock, just a little piece of craft stock, and this is going to be my tag base, and it's 2 1/4 by 3. And like I said, you can adjust yours. If you want your overall tag to be bigger, then start with a bigger base and use bigger parts. Okay, so we've got a little scrap piece of black that we're going to use. I punched a little 1-inch circle. I also cut just a little bitty stem, and you can cut your stem once you put your pumpkin together so that you know what size stem you need. And then for the ovals, these measure 2 1/4. My ovals measure 2 1/4. And I'm wanting them to fill up pretty much the whole tag. So you can adjust yours accordingly. So first, all we have to do is start out by making our tag look like a tag. So what you want to do is just cut the little corner off. And then take that corner so that they match. Just bring it over to the other side. Use that as your guide. And be careful, don't cut your finger. And cut your other side. And they should match, yes. Okay, so next what you're going to want to do is get your ink pad, some sort of brown that you have, and what you want to do is you want to take your sponge and just darken the edges all around your tag base, and you want to do the same thing to all of your pumpkin pieces. And I went ahead and done the fronts of these. Maybe not that one beforehand. So just want to darken all the edges of your pumpkin pieces. That way they will show up more on the tag. Then you're going to start your tag. We're going to start adding things. So this is going to be our pumpkin. So first we're going to take the 2 ovals and we're going to glue them together. But I want to lay them on my tag to make sure that I have them the right size. So yes. So we're just going to take some glue. Find one that's got some in there. We're just going to glue them together. Just put a little glue. Put your little ovals together. Center it up so you can make these closer together or further apart, however you want. If you want a tall, skinny pumpkin or a round, fatter pumpkin, depending on how you want that. Okay, now just add some glue to the other oval. And add that to the center of these 2 ovals to make your little pumpkin. It's a very simple little pumpkin to make. Make sure I didn't glue that on there. Okay, so now we just want to add that pumpkin to our tag. I'm just putting them down near the bottom, real close to the bottom of the tag, and just center them up in between the 2 sides. And then press them down. Okay, and it's before it dries, I just want to add my little stem. I'm just going to slide the stem down in there. Now, if you wanted this to be a Thanksgiving pumpkin, you could just stop here, put the word thankful, grateful, blessed, whatever, anything like that across it, and be done. But today we're going to make a little jack-o'-lantern. So we're going to take the circle, and this is how we're going to make his mouth. So you're just going to use part of your circle, and you take your scissors and just, you're going to come up above, just right above halfway of your circle, and you're just going to scoop down like you're making a smiley face. Okay, that's a big old smiley face. You just want to decide where you want his little teeth to be cut out of. So I'm going to take down here at the bottom, right in the middle, and I'm just going to cut in, and I'm just going to cut a little square out. And see, there we got a little, now it looks like he's got a little tooth missing. So we're going to do that on the side here, up at the top. Just cut you another little square out, and be careful, don't cut your fingers, because this is fussy cutting quite a bit. And then I go over here, and it does not have to be symmetrical or perfect, just because this is like a little jack-o'-lantern. They're not perfect. When you carve them, well, now I've seen some people carve a pumpkin and they are gorgeous. I don't know how they do that. But typically when you carve a little jack-o'-lantern, he's going to be a little wonky. His teeth are going to be a little crooked, and that's what gives him his character. Okay, and now, and my punch is getting old, so it's a little jagged right there, so I'm just going to trim that smooth. Okay, so that is his little smile. So we'll just lay that there for now. We're not going to put it on yet because we want to make sure we get the whole face laid out perfectly. So now you just take your little black paper and you want to cut yourself a triangle, and then you want to make him smile. You want to make it smile because this is his little nose. And you can always keep trimming on it when you put it on here. If it's not the right size that you want his little nose to be, then you can keep trimming. Now we have two choices. You could just make little triangle eyes, and I'm going to show you that real quick. That's just another little, make it a little smaller, cutting more little triangles, and just cut there, like that, and like that. And there we have little eyes. You could do them like this and have triangle eyes and a triangle nose and his little mouth. And that's cute. And I'm not sure I like that, but I'm not sure. I may, actually I want to try one more thing first. I may do circle eyes. That's what I was using my punch to do earlier, and I made some little eyes. But now I'm thinking if I can hold this, and let me see if I can find my other punch. Let me see here. This is not the exact one I'm looking for, but this one may work where we can cut out. It's not going to work either. I was going to cut out a little circle at the bottom. So I might can just do that with my scissors. Let's see. And there, give a little character to his eye. And on this side, another little character. So that's one option for his eyes. But I'm thinking that I really like the little dots better. So I'm just going to use this punch, and I'm going to punch out a little dot and another little dot. Got to get to fall out. And let's see. And I used the bigger side for this, for the eyes. You could use the smaller one, whatever size you want. This little guy, you can make him however you like, but this, I just wanted to show you the little idea I had today. So now let's start adding his little features. So let's add his little mouth. So just use a little bit of glue. We don't want it to ooze out around there. Let me see here. And just add it here. Oops. Got just a dab of glue out. And then we're going to add his little nose. And these would be cute. Say you were making a little treat bag up. If you're using like a clear sandwich bag for your treat bag, or if you were using a brown paper bag, lunch bag for your treat bag, these would be really cute tags. Let me see which way I had that nose now. These would be really cute little tags to put on a treat bag. I think the children would love them when they got little treats from your house and had these. Just going to add that little dot. The little dots are hard to hold on to. I need a pair of tweezers for that. And that's probably what I should have done, was got some tweezers out. But we'll get it on there. And I'm going to take this little bone folder here, oops, and I'm going to just tap his little eyes down, his little nose, and make sure everything is tapped down, nice and smooth. Got a little glue on that nose. Let me just take a little glue eraser and get that off. And I found this little glue eraser at the Dollar Tree, of all places, and I was so thrilled to find it because I have been needing one, because sometimes you do get glue on the outside, and this just erases it right off and hides any little mistakes like that you made. So that's perfect. and for $1, that was great. Okay, so now we want to take our hole punch, and I'm using the larger side of my We Are Member Keepers Crocodile, I think's what this called. I'm not really sure what you call it now. And then I'm just going to try to eyeball it in the center. Punch a little hole. And I went to the Dollar Tree this week, as you can tell. I found this natural jute cord there. So sorry for all this rattling noise, but I'm going to use this as my ribbon instead of ribbon in the, I thought that would be cute. Oops, I see another little piece of glue. Let's just wipe it off real good. I'm going to tie it here. And then I'm just going to run it through. Run it right through the hole. And then pull it up, and we have, whoops, I may have made that way too big, didn't I? But we have our little tag. I'm wondering now, should I just tie a little bow in it and then add another little tag? I think that would be cute. Yes. I love jute. I think it's so adorable. And then you can just run a little string through it to hang it up. But I do have an idea. I would like to turn mine, I think I'm going to turn mine into a bookmark for my planner. So here you have your little tag that you can make to add to gift bags, little candy bags for your trick-or-treaters, or if you're giving out candy at school or wherever you work, this will make a cute tag to put on the bag. And you can also, like myself, use it as a little bookmark in your planner. I think I'm going to add a paper clip to it to make it a bookmark for my planner for Halloween. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick little project, and if you did, just comment below and let me know. And if you make one, just let me know below, or you can tag me on Instagram so I can see the one that you make. And thank you so much for watching.